Welcome friends, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Welcome friends, and how are you? I am happy. Happy to see everyone today. How are you feeling? Emma's doing all those facial expressions. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well today.
Hope you're not sick.
Oh, exactly. What day is today? What day is today? What's the day?
It's a fun day.
Fun Friday. You got it. Friday. Today is Friday. Today is Friday. Friday. Today is Friday. May 1st. Look at that.
2020.
It is the first day of the month, May. What happens in the month of May? Does anyone know? Does anything special happen in May? We celebrate moms in May, Mother's Day, and there's something called Memorial Day in May. Anything else in May? Does anyone that you know or yourself have a birthday in May? Do you celebrate yourself in May? I have a sister that has a birthday in May. That's Emma's aunt. She has a birthday in May. All right, what's the weather today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Is it windy out today? I hope that rain has stopped and the sun is out. That would be a good thing. I know that the rain needs to come so we can have plants and trees and everything growing. It needs to drink up that rain. But when it rains so long, it's hard for us to get outside and play. We want that fresh air. All right, I have a special letter today. What's my letter? There's an uppercase and a lowercase. They look very similar. K. What does K sound like? Say that sound with me. K is for kite. K is for, what else starts with the sound?
Maybe it could be kitchen, like the kitchen in your house.
Kitchen. My kitchen's behind me. Kitchen. Can you think of any other words that start with the sound? Think about that. All right, you have lots of great ideas. Good to hear. Thank you so much. Right, behind me there's a special board that we want to get to. It has to do with, what do you think? Plants, yes, plants. Emma, can you tell our friends what this says?
Where do vegetables grow?
Vegetables. Are vegetables a plant, Emma?
They are.
Vegetables are plants, so I'm asking you, where do they grow? All right, let's see. Do vegetables grow above the ground? Or do vegetables grow below the ground in the soil? I have some special vegetables, and you can tell me where they grow. All right, let's start with these vegetables. Lettuce, spinach, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage. Those are all types of vegetables with leaves. They're leafy vegetables. Do these vegetables grow above the ground or below the ground? When you look at a plant, are the leaves above the ground or below the ground? The leaves are above the ground. You're right. there where it says above the ground. All right. How about these plants? Carrots, onions, radishes, and potatoes. These are all vegetables that are roots. These are roots, the types of plants that they are. Where are the roots of a plant? Are they above the ground or below the ground? Remember, here's our parts of a plant. You look back, the roots. Are those above or below the ground? Right, they're in the soil, so that means they're below the ground. So they're gonna go right here in my below the ground. Very good. All right, let's see, what do I have next? All right, corn, peas, sunflower seeds, and green beans. Those are all in the category, the group, seeds. Those are all tiny little seeds. That's the type of vegetable. Well, not the type of vegetable, but they can become little seeds that you could plant the kernel of corn. You could plant the little pea pod. You can plant the little pieces that are inside the green bean. And you can plant sunflower seeds. So would those go above the ground, the seeds? Or would they go below the ground? Below. The seeds always go below the ground. You're right. Sometimes there might be a seed that lands on the grass though, right? But it needs to get where? Below the ground so it can start to grow, right? Right. How about these veggies? Celery, asparagus, leeks, and green onions. They're all considered the stem of the plant. That tall, long part that supports and holds the plant. Is that under the ground or above the ground? Remember our picture. The stem is above the ground. Excellent work. All right, and we're going to do this last part. These are all considered the flower part. It comes kind of out the top of the plant. Broccoli, cauliflower, and artichokes. Comes out of the top of the plant like a flower would be. So when you hear me say that word top, that kind of helps you. Does it go above the ground or below? Above, because that's the top part of our plant. Excellent work. You figured out which vegetables grew above the ground and which vegetables grew below the ground. Right? Have a fun Friday. Send me a picture. Maybe take a little time to do a little dance or play outside because it's Fun Friday after all. Maybe do some planting and show me a picture of that, or water your plants if you already have some plants. I would love to see what you do on Fun Friday. Have a good weekend.
Bye.